Hello, my name is Megan Snipely, and this is my personal classroom management plan and my philosophy. This is just a brief summary. Students in a well-managed class learn to take responsibility for their actions and work. Students know what is expected of them and how to exceed, which is cited from Wong and Wong. Creating an environment where students know what is going to happen next creates less confusion. Students know correct behavior, and if misbehavior occurs, they know what is expected, what the expected discipline is of that misbehavior. I believe in a structured, organized class. We have to set an example by becoming prepared so that the students will come prepared. I want to be able to keep material as relevant as possible, because sometimes when I'm taking the class, for instance, I took an art class, and I'm like, this does not pertain to anything I'm ever going to need. Why do I need to learn this? So I want to make it as relevant as I can. Of course, students have different ways of receiving information. I'm more of a visual learner. I like to watch the videos on how it's done or have someone read it to me. Some students may be able to just read it their own and figure it out on their own. But I will provide opportunities for all those students to learn however they need to. I believe in peer learning so that they can work together and gain an understanding of how others think. If you have a discussion question about something, everyone can have the right answer, but they all come from different points of view. I'm minimal as much as I can be, but I also want to have a fun classroom. I believe in having stuff on the wall that is just a necessity to the class. Not too much, not distracting, not a bunch of information that we haven't even learned yet. I want to keep it relevant and keep it simple. I would like to have my desk towards the side and the front so that I'm able to watch students so no one's back is towards me, or so my back isn't towards them. And I want to be able to have individual desks to create responsibility for materials and so they don't talk as much as one could hope. But I would also like desks or tables towards the back near a library so that students have the opportunity to read, and so that during small groups we're sort of away from others. These would be my 5 rules for my class. Always raise your hand. Listen and follow directions. Respect classmates and others. Try your best. And change tasks quietly and quickly. Here are some procedures. A morning procedure. Come in, put your backpack and any supplies away. Get materials you need for the day. Sharpen your pencil, papers, etc. Have a seat and begin your bell work. And I think a morning procedure should be short and simple. I mean, they just got up. They probably don't even want to be at school. They probably just want to socialize with their friends and figure out what happened the night before or what happened in the morning or on the bus. So making sure a morning procedure is fun and simple. A transition procedure for during the day. I would signal for the students, raise my hand so that they get their attention. Use the words in the moment so it prepares the students mentally for what's about to happen next. Give the direction, give a thumbs up, which means they're allowed to transition, and then watch them as they transition. Make sure they're being on task and not excessively talking and moving around too much. A sample of creating or keeping effectiveness is tracking both positive and negative behaviors. I do believe that students should have some free time at the end of the day. I mean, 8 hours is a long day of sitting in your desk and working. I like the idea of using colors, pulling colors for probably 4th grade and below. Each color depends on, the behavior. Blue, they've been good. Green, they've had a talking to. Yellow, they've had to have a couple talkings to, and then red, very disruptive behavior, being physical, verbally loud. For communication purposes, hopefully we have agendas. They will be filled with homework for the day, what color the student was on, any information that needs to go home for that week, flyers, behavior, homework. That's all I can think about right now. For larger issues, I definitely would believe in emails. If a parent doesn't have an email or agendas aren't getting home, definitely phone calls will be made, especially if there is severe enough behavior. This is just a little short snippet of my ethical duty. As a teacher, it's my ethical concern to always be for the student and for the development of the student's potential. It will be my responsibility to keep respect for all of my fellow teachers, students, parents, and the community. It is my responsibility to never restrain, deny, suppress, expose, or deny a student from learning in any manner which would be harmful to them. I will strive to be the best role model for my students, and every student will be taught with dignity and respect. And reference page.